You ever look in the mirror and ask yourself why? Why the hell you're still here, breathing, fighting, dragging your heavy ass through this messed up world? Yeah, me too. Every damn day. They see me and think they know. They don't. They don't know nothing. They don't know your hell, your scars, your nightmares. They look at the outside, see a warrior standing tall, but inside's where the demons tear you apart, limb from limb. Every second you keep breathing. And for what? For them. For their fake-ass smiles and hollow praise. Nah. You do it for you, for the broken, shattered pieces of yourself that they'll never understand. You ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the whole damn world on your back? Like your chest is caving in and there's not enough air, not enough light, not enough anything. You scream into the darkness, but it doesn't answer back. And it's not 'cause you're weak. Nah, it's because life's a battlefield, and sometimes you're the one bleeding out on the dirt, gasping for anything to keep you going. And guess what? No one's coming to save you. No one's gonna drag your sorry ass out of the mud. It's all on you. They say, keep you fighting. You think I don't know that? You think I don't wake up every damn day already in a ring? Life swings at you, hard and dirty, and it doesn't care if you're on your last breath. It'll beat you down over and over till you forget why you even started. But you know what? You don't stop. You don't quit. Even when your knees hit the ground and blood drips down your face, you rise. Not because you want to, because you have to. Because it's the only thing that's real in this messed up world. Pain? It's all I know, and maybe it's all you know too. You're standing there, fists clenched, teeth grinding, and inside you're crying. But you don't let them see that, do you? Hell no. You wear that pain like armor. Every cut, every bruise, every tear you shed alone in the dark, it becomes part of you. You take that hurt, that anger, that raw, bitter agony, and you forge it into something stronger. You turn it into power, because that's what warriors do. That's what survivors do. And when they look at you, they won't see the nights you spent drowning in your own sorrow. They won't see the battles you fought when no one was watching, when no one gave a damn. They'll see a warrior, yeah, but not the real you. They'll never see the cracks in your soul, the broken pieces you've been holding together with nothing but sheer willpower. And that's fine. That's the way it's gotta be. 'Cause this world doesn't care about your pain. It only cares if you can rise after every hit. But listen, it ain't all about the fight. Sometimes it's about survival. It's about dragging yourself through the mud and the blood and the tears, even when your body's screaming at you to quit. It's about knowing you're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's still gonna hurt, but you get up anyway. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you dangerous. You've been through hell and you're still here. You're still breathing. They don't know your hell, and they never will, but they'll feel your presence. They'll see the fire in your eyes, and they'll know you've seen the darkness and you came out the other side. They don't see the tears you cry when no one's watching. They don't hear the screams trapped inside your chest, or the way your heart aches with every beat. But that's okay, because you're not crying for them. You're crying for every part of you that's still holding on, still fighting, still believing that somewhere, somehow, there's a way out of this mess. You cry for the kid inside you that didn't deserve this, for the warrior who wasn't supposed to bleed this much. But you keep moving, you keep fighting, because that's all you know. You ever wonder why it's always you? Why it feels like the weight of the world always falls on your shoulders, like life is out here just picking you out from the crowd, like a target on your back, and no matter how fast you run, how strong you get, it's always there, chasing you down. Yeah, I wonder that too. Maybe it's because we're different. Maybe it's because we can take it, even when it feels like we're breaking. But damn, it gets heavy, doesn't it? You keep pushing, keep grinding, and still, it feels like you're drowning. But here's the truth. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's reaching out a hand. And maybe that's what makes you dangerous, because you've learned to save yourself. You've learned to crawl out of your own hell, even when the flames are licking at your heels. You see, they don't get it. They think the strongest ones are the ones who never fall, the ones who never break. But they're wrong. The strongest ones are the ones who've been broken 1,000 times and still get up. The ones who've seen the worst of it and are still here, still breathing, still swinging. It's easy to look strong when you've never been tested, but real strength is when you're on your knees, blood in your mouth, and you still refuse to give up. You spit out that blood, you wipe away the tears, and you get back in the fight because that's all you know how to do. You fight. Even when it feels like there's nothing left in you, you fight. Underscore. And yeah, sometimes you wonder if it's worth it, if all the pain, all the struggle, all the endless battles are worth it, but you don't have a choice, do you? You didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for this life, this weight, this war, But here you are, in the middle of it, and you've got no choice but to keep moving, keep swinging, keep surviving. That's what they don't understand. They think strength is a choice. But for us, it's survival. It's the only way we know how to live, to fight through the pain, to keep going when every part of you is screaming to stop, to keep breathing when all you want to do is give in to the darkness. And the darkness, it's always there, isn't it? Waiting for you, calling your name. You can feel it lurking in the corners of your mind, whispering in your ear, telling you to let go, to give in. But you don't. Not because you're not tempted, but because you know that once you let it in, it'll never leave. So you fight it every day, every night. You fight the darkness and you fight yourself. And maybe that's the hardest part, fighting yourself. Fighting the part of you that's tired, that's broken, that's ready to give up. But you don't. You can't. Because you come too far. You've been through too much to let it end here. It's the kind of pain you can't explain. The kind that eats you alive from the inside out. The kind that makes you feel like you're walking through life with an open wound that never heals. And no one sees it. No one knows. You smile, you laugh. You pretend like everything's fine, but inside, you're screaming. And it's not that you don't want help. It's that you know no one can give it to you. No one can take away that pain. No one can fix what's broken inside of you. So you live with it. You carry it with you every damn day. And you fight. Not because you want to, but because you have to. Because it's the only way to survive. You know what the hardest part is? It's not the pain. It's not the loneliness. It's not the endless fight. It's the fact that you've got no one to share it with. No one who really gets it. You look around and everyone else seems fine. Like they're living in some world you'll never be part of. And maybe that's true. Maybe we're cut from a different cloth. Maybe we're meant to carry the weight so others don't have to. But damn, it gets lonely. You want to reach out, want to let someone in, but how do you explain the kind of darkness that lives inside you? How do you let someone into a place that even you're scared to go? So you don't. You keep it locked up. And you keep fighting, alone. They look at you, and they think they see strength. They think they see someone who's got it all together. Someone who's unbreakable. But they don't see the cracks. They don't see the nights you've spent on your knees, begging for the pain to stop. They don't see the times you've stood at the edge, wondering if it's even worth it anymore. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they don't need to see. Because what would they do if they knew What could they do? Nothing. This is your fight, your burden, your hell. And maybe that's what makes you stronger than them. Because you carry it. You survive it. You live through it. Even when it feels like it's killing you. And here's the thing. They'll never understand. They'll never know the kind of strength it takes just to get out of bed in the morning. The kind of courage it takes to face another day, knowing it's just going to be more of the same. More pain, more struggle, more darkness. But you do it anyway, because that's what warriors do. They fight, they endure, they survive. Even when it feels like the world is against them. Even when it feels like there's nothing left to fight for, they keep going. Because giving up, that's not an option. Not for us, not for people like you and me. We don't quit. We don't break. We keep going. Even when there's nothing left inside us but the will to survive. One day, they'll look at you and wonder how you did it. How you survived when everyone else would have broken, and they'll never understand, but that's okay. They don't need to understand because you didn't survive for them, you survived for you. For that little piece of yourself that refuses to die, refuses to give up, refuses to let the darkness win. And that's enough. You are enough, and no matter how much it hurts, no matter how heavy the burden gets, you keep going, because that's what warriors do. So, what now? You ask yourself, what's next? Next is whatever the hell you make it. It's pushing through when the world's telling you to sit your ass down. It's standing up when every muscle in your body is screaming at you to stop. Next is telling that pain inside to shut the hell up because you've got work to do. It's taking all that hurt, all that anger, all that fire burning inside you and turning it into fuel. Because the world ain't gonna give you no mercy. It's not gonna stop hitting you just because you're tired. It's on you to get back up over and over again. You're not just a warrior, you're a survivor. You're the one who stands tall, even when your heart is shattered. You're the one who fights when the fight's already lost. You don't do it for them. You don't do it for the cheers or the recognition. You do it because you have to. Because somewhere, deep inside, you know there's more to this life than just pain. There's something worth fighting for. Maybe it's hope. Maybe it's redemption. Or maybe it's just survival. But whatever it is, you keep going. You keep fighting. And one day, they'll look at you and they'll see more than a warrior. They'll see a damn legend.